Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Grant Ellis, the Bachelor season 29 star, surprised Carolina Sofia by saying goodbye right before his hometown dates, but I believe the producers may have had a role in keeping her around longer than he should have. Grant, a 31-year-old day trader from Newark, New Jersey, and Carolina, a 28-year-old public relations producer from Guaynabo, Puerto Rico, had a close relationship. He chose her for his second one-on-one date, which involved flying to Las Vegas and bungee jumping from the Strat Hotel and Casino. Later, at dinner, Carolina told Grant about her epilepsy. Throughout The Bachelor season 29, Grant and Carolina appeared to be forming a solid bond. Many of the women were unhappy by this, believing that every group date had become the Carolina show. However, Grant always seemed to want to spend time with Carolina, and his desire to make her feel at ease made her appear to be a front-runner for his heart in the end. It was shocking when he sent her home, but I believe the producer's interference was why he kept her around for so long in the first place. Carolina's elimination from The Bachelor season 29 was shocking. Carolina won an R&B singing contest on a group date on The Bachelor season 29 episode 2, giving her the opportunity to dance with Grant on stage while singer Mario serenaded them. During the dance, Carolina and Grant kissed while the rest of the women on the date watched. They later questioned her about it, which disturbed her because she was feeling fantastic at the time, but she felt guilty afterwards. When Carolina confronted Grant about it, he assured her that they had done nothing wrong and that he wanted to protect her from the other ladies who were ganging up against her. Grant defended Carolina again when Rose Sonk informed her that he had told her that he was thinking about Rose the entire time he danced with Carolina. This occurred following Carolina and Grant's one-on-one date, and she felt dumb because she had no idea if he was playing her. Grant vehemently denied ever saying anything like that, assuring Carolina that it wasn't true. Later in the season, Carolina began to share her concerns to the other ladies about being engaged to Grant after only one date. The other women, particularly Juliana Pasquarosa, thought she was being ungrateful, and they disliked her negative attitude. Grant observed Carolina was very sad before handing out one of his group date flowers, so he pulled her away to speak with her. Following their chat, he chose not to give Carolina the rose on the date at all, which made the women even more interested in her. Carolina was frustrated that she had to share Grant with so many other women on the last Bachelor group date in Edinburgh, Scotland. When he noticed she wasn't having a good time, he left the other women to chat with her. They ended up spending virtually the entire group date alone, talking about Carolina's issues. Grant made her feel noticed and valued, and because he didn't send her home right away, it appeared that she'd be going on a hometown date. Carolina, on the other hand, stated she was taken aback when Grant did not offer her a rose at the rose ceremony and instead chose Juliana, Lishagar, Zoe McGrady, and Dina Lupanku as his hometown dates. It was a startling moment, and I feel Grant motivated Carolina by giving her so much attention during the season. He never appeared upset by her drama, instead defending her and making her feel as if she was right. I could not believe he let her go and refused to meet her family after all of that. Before season 29 of The Bachelor began, I was surprised to see that Carolina had starred on another of my favorite TV shows, Fox We Are Family, in 2024. She can be seen in the audience in the video above, posted by the Fox YouTube channel. Anthony Anderson and his mother, Doris, hosted the event, which featured celebrity relatives singing alongside their famous family members, who were hidden behind a screen. Using clues and the singers' voices, the season-long audience had to determine who the concealed singers were. The more accurately they guessed, the more money they won. Carolina appeared as an audience member on We Are Family episode 6, when she was introduced as Carolina Sofia, a dog walker from Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. She revealed that her technique for estimating celebrities was based on their mannerisms, as family members tend to have similar characteristics. Joey Fatone, Kenny Smith, who sang with his daughter, Kayla Brianna Smith, and Sarah Palin were revealed during the Carolina-themed We Are Family episode. Although Carolina's appearance on another TV show does not necessarily imply that she was a Bachelor producer plant, it is possible that she was a recruit for the show and it was not her original plan to participate. At first, I thought this made her Bachelor presence less genuine, as if she had only joined the program for the limelight, not for true love. However, I changed my view when I observed how much she seemed to care about Grant, and how difficult it was for her to share him with the other ladies. Although the other ladies assumed that Carolina's reluctance to be engaged to Grant so fast indicated that she lacked genuine affections for him, I believe the contrary. It's almost comical to think that Juliana was ready to accept Grant's proposal before she'd ever had a one-on-one date with him, and Zoe is introducing him to her family during a hometown date after never having had a one-on-one date with him. While I understand that this is the essence of the show, I still find it all completely ludicrous. Carolina stated several times on the show that her doubts indicated that she was taking the engagement seriously, and I absolutely agree with her. I believe that anyone who enters into an engagement without careful deliberation is setting themselves up for failure. Carolina's only error was to confide in the wrong people about her problems. However, the show isolates the competitors so much that they have no choice but to confide in one another, resulting in the drama that the producers enjoy. I believe Carolina was developing genuine feelings for Grant, and although if she was a producing plant at first, she was eventually falling for him. I'm not sure why Grant would spend so much time attending to Carolina's needs if he didn't feel the same way he did about the 4 women he chose for his hometown dates. However, it occurred to me that perhaps the producers pressed him to keep her around longer than he wanted to, because she made fantastic TV and was a true star. Carolina was a lovely villain with a golden heart. That is, she did things to upset the other women, but I believe she did it out of curiosity rather than malice, as she was trying to understand out her relationship with Grant. The Bachelor producers have previously been known to put the attention on the people to whom they apply a villain edit in order to keep the show entertaining. However, if Carolina was truly falling for Grant, it was inappropriate for him to continue giving her roses when he knew he was going to send her home anyhow. I believe Grant should have let Carolina go during their final long chat on the group date to spare her the anguish of not receiving a rose at the rose ceremony in front of all of the other ladies who were so pleased to see her depart. I believe Grant led Carolina on during The Bachelor season 29, but he may have done so because of the producers' interference. Carolina sung during her final episode that she was their crazy and evil villain, but in reality, she became a fan favorite and a Bachelor Nation star. She is not a villain at all. She's a queen who deserves it all, and I enjoyed seeing the Carolina show. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not miss any update.